It's about that time again, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Joseph James here. School of Trades, Sideways Markets. Boy, what a fantastic way to get us back after a break. I missed you guys. Missed you gals. Had a great quotable witching. Of course, as you guys know, every quarter, the third week of March, the third week of June, September, and December, the third Friday of the month, unless the first day of the month's a Friday, right? These are quadruple witching. Well, last week was the end of the first quarter, the third full week of March, and it was one of the nastiest times of the year, in my humble opinion, and so we took it off for a small break. Now, during that time, we put together some great new things for our members. We'll be talking about that today in members training after 11:30. Before we get started today on how we had such a great day, what a great day today, I want to remind everyone this material is for educational purposes only. I want to make sure everyone knows out there is risk out there in these markets. I want you guys to remember to stay careful, stay safe out there, be careful with your risk capital. If you're a guest in this trade room right now, or if you're watching this video later on, remember, we're going to train you properly on how to do everything we're talking about here. I'm going to give you every tool you need to build that foundation for success. Without the proper tools, you're building your trading career on a foundation of sand. It's not only dangerous, but it's a waste of your time and your money. So please remember, everybody, be careful with your risk capital. There is risk out there in these markets. I'm really excited to share with all the members today how to properly manage that risk and turn it into a nice, handsome reward. So, this morning we began our day, Monday morning, first day back from a week-long break. We always talk about this, whether you take a week off for quad witching, or like a lot of our members, you take a month off and go travel around the countryside, or take the grandkids on vacation. Whatever it is, you got the freedom to do whatever you want as a trader. It's one of the reasons why we love this industry. Well, as a trader, when I spend an extended period away from the markets, there's two things happening. First of all, I'm losing my rhythm. Okay, I'm losing the rhythm that I had just trading consistently every day. And you combine that with maybe you're reading some newspapers, maybe you're watching some videos on other trade rooms. I know I won't tell anybody, but if you're curious, you will. And maybe you're watching some of those gurus on CNBC. And the bottom line is, when you come back from an extended break, you've probably got a bunch of junk inside that head of ours, right? I know I do. By the time I come back from break, I've already read a couple books. I've lost my mojo. And so my emotions are a little bit edgy right now. I'm anxious to make money. I'm anxious to get back in the swing of things, but at the same time, I don't want to force it. And we talked about that this morning in the sense that being a day trader, what do we always talk about? The wisdom of crowds. Well, the first Monday back after any extended break, Mondays are always the same no matter what, but a Monday after OPEX, after quad witching, after right a St. Patty's Day weekend, you know who you are, members, right? Sláinte to y'all, sláinte. And of course, we know Monday is going to be slow. Monday is going to be a slow start. So the first thing we did today was we identified that. Our emotions are on edge. We're a little bit groggy from this rest and relaxation we've had for the past 7 days. And we know that we had some contract rollover. We're after OPEX, and it's a Monday morning. Let's just take our time. Take our time. No sense in rushing into it. We wanted to warm up today we did some market rollover. We took the crude, the euro, the gold. No, the gold didn't roll over, but the Russell did. The dollar rolled over. So we spent some time doing all the proper contract rollovers. Then we began with the dollar. And do you recall what that dollar was telling us? This is the first big clue we got today. First clue we saw today, and again, pardon that big drop right now. This came later on in the morning, obviously. First thing we saw this morning, the dollar, this is a big clue, was what? It was the lack of trend. It was the lack of trend. So the lack of trend tells us there's no directional bias. And it also tells me fake out, breakout, right? Fade those highs. It's a huge personality clue. First clue we saw today was from the dollar. Dollar was narrow and sloppy, and we knew because of that, expect those fake out breakouts. Now the dollar's trending, so now you have more likelihood of a successful breakout, not a fake out breakout. First clue was fake out breakout. Dollar told us so. Second clue now, we're going to get that crude. We went from the dollar down to crude oil. And you're going to see here, we followed a very simple plan today to earn some pretty good profit. We began our day on crude 9:20 and then 11 o'clock. Both of these trades were short. It just happened to go right along with that narrow dollar, right? That narrow dollar, nice and narrow. When that dollar's narrow, when the dollar breaks out, we expect it to come back down in. Dollar breaks down, it's expected to come right back up. That's why we say narrow dollar, expect those fake out breakouts.